Good morning, fifth graders. Welcome to the lesson 3. Today we are going to see one topic that is not new for you, it's something that you know, and we are going to review this topic. It's about the oxygen cycle and the greenhouse gases. And look at the picture. This is the process that you know. You know about oxygen in the plants, you know about photosynthesis, you know about all the elements of the planets that we need to survive. Oxygen is important, you know how is the oxygen produced. So we are going to review this lesson and we are going to advance with this topic. As you see in the picture, this is the process that the sunshine do in the planet, and the atmosphere protect the planet, and the name of this is the greenhouse effects. It's like a reflection of the gases sending outside. Look in this part, the gases, the vapor and the sunshine is reflecting outside, going outside, because the planet has a protection, and the name is the atmosphere. But the atmosphere is in danger because we have too much fossils factories, too much pollution, and the ozone or the atmosphere is with one damage, tiene un daño. Entonces is for the reason it's super hot, for the reason the summers all the time super hot. We have too much fire, too much pollution, too much garbage, too much plastic in the oceans, and the poles, the North Pole and the South Pole, is melting. Why is melting? Because the sunshine is getting inside very easy. Why? Because the atmosphere is uh, is open, right? Is with one damage, and the radiation is so hot, so high, and so hot. So most of the heat is absorbed by greenhouse gases, but in different directions. But actually, the atmosphere is with one damage. Recycle air is the topic. It will start with one question. What's in the air you breathe? I'm not going to read a lot because this topic is, well, you have to read. This topic is not new for you, it's a review, right? Oxygen make up about 21% of the air. Remember, when we say Earth atmosphere, it hasn't always been that way, right? When air was first formed, we have oxygen, we have nitrogen, and it's a process, right? And important to understand that plants produce oxygen. This is the most important part of the topic. Plants produce oxygen, so its level in the air increased too. Today, the amount of oxygen is in the atmosphere is fixed, which means it's steady of doesn't change. So in conclusion, the oxygen cycle, right, is produced by the plants, and in the water, in the oceans, we have oxygen too. Animals and humans, we need oxygen to survive. Without plants, we are not going to survive. For the reason it's important to take care of the plants and take care of the trees. Plants are the key to the oxygen cycle. Plants take in water, carbon dioxide from the air, and energy from the sun. They use these materials, to make their own food. This process is called the photosynthesis. With water, with sun, and carbon dioxide. Is necessary for the photosynthesis? Yes. During this photosynthesis, oxygen molecules from the water are freed and can be released into the air. This is the process of the photosynthesis. As you see in the picture, plants produce the oxygen we need. With this oxygen, we can breathe and we are alive, right? So plants is an important actor in this process. So, in the second part of the reading said, humans beings and animals breathe in oxygen, which is necessary for survival. It's necessary, we know it, right? They exhale carbon dioxide, which can be later used by plants for photosynthesis. The air we exhale, we throw outside. When you do like this, inside, outside, you throw carbon dioxide. and this we produce carbon dioxide, and this carbon dioxide is necessary for the plants, which produce more oxygen. It's a process. We give carbon dioxide and we have oxygen from the plants, right? And the carbon dioxide is necessary for the photosynthesis. From the earth too, right? During photosynthesis, which needs light. Light is necessary for the photosynthesis. Water is necessary. Yeah, water, air, and carbon dioxide. Plants make and store food. Then they use oxygen to turn the food they store into usable energy, just like humans beings and animals do. So, in conclusion, it's a process. We need plants to survive, and the plants need the carbon dioxide from us, right? If plants use carbon dioxide, and there are plenty of plants on Earth, why is too much carbon dioxide in Earth atmosphere a problem? Aha, good question. Because the carbon dioxide is one of the greenhouse gases. These gases trap the greenhouse gases? Heat from Earth's surface. So is necessary the carbon dioxide? Yes, from the greenhouse gases, and it's not a bad thing, right? Without them, it would be too cold and on Earth for most living things to survive. So the carbon dioxide helps in the process of the atmosphere too. The problem is, what is the problem? The problem is that human activities have changed the amount of greenhouse gases in the atmosphere. For example, burning fossil fuels like coal and oil produce. Too much factories, too much pollution, too much smoke, too much traffic, too much cars, and everything make a process of pollution, and it's not good for the planet. In all the countries, in all the continents, we have this process. So in conclusion, look at that picture. This is the picture that the book give you of the process. If plants use carbon dioxide, and I already read this in conclusion, burning fossil fuels, right, like coal and oil produce greenhouse gases. Today, there are higher levels of them in the atmosphere than there have been in more than 400,000 years, right? They trap more of Earth heat and are causing the planet to become warmer. This can cause flooding, changes in weather, and harmful changes in animals' habitats. Something important: this damage is melting the poles, the icebergs, the amounts of ice in Canada, in Argentina, in Chile, in these places that we have the poles are melting, and it's a problem, right? It's a problem. Everything is a damage for the reason that weather is crazy. You know, right? For example, now it's summer and it's raining, and in winter it's hot, so it's crazy, right? In conclusion, the classwork super easy. Don't forget to write the name in here. Lo vuelvo a repetir. Don't forget to write the name in here. Oops, oops, oops. I did it again. I did it again. Aquí está. Don't forget the name in here. Thank you. Circle the letter of the best answer to the question below. Question 1. Why are there more greenhouse gases in the atmosphere today? Why? Option A, because the temperature on air has slowly been increasing. Because there are more plants on Earth today. It's not true. I'm not going to read it. It's not true, right? Because human beings burn a lot of fossil fuels. Both B and C. Is the letter C, right? Use the words in the box to complete the sentences below. We have atmosphere, photosynthesis, cycle, and greenhouse gases. Option 2. Plants use water, carbon dioxide, and sunlight to make food in a process called, what is the process? Photosynthesis. Number 3, this trap the heat from Earth. I'm not going to give you the answer. Super easy. Super easy. Space is a pattern that repeats itself again. Super easy. Oxygen is naturally found in Earth. In Earth what? I know that. I think this is super easy, right? Next question. Explain how greenhouse gases can be both good for life on Earth as well as harmful. Bueno, you know, it's good because it's a process that protects the planet, and it's not good when we have too much pollution and too much carbon dioxide, because then the planet is cold, the process is different, you know, it's crazy, right? And your answer is in your own words. Sorry, I ate one question. I'm not sure if it's in the other page, so I'm going to read it here. Will human and animals life on Earth be possible without plants? Nah, negative. This question is negative. It's not possible. Right? Remember, the trees, the plants make a process that is very important. Here is, right? Will human and animals life on Earth be possible? No, it's not possible. So it's negative. Why do plants need oxygen? Why? Bueno, it's a process, right? If the plants, why do plants need oxygen? Produce oxygen and need oxygen? No, the plants need carbon dioxide from us, but produce oxygen. But it's a process, right? The oxygen is important. More than the oxygen in the plants, I think the light is important for the plants and the water, right? So the last one, you're not going to do it, right? Too much questions, just 7, 8, and you answer the questions about the cycle, something that you know. Remember, what is the solution for the problem of the climate? Or what is the solution? The solution is plant trees. Plant trees. This is the solution, right? If the humans plant more plants or more trees, everything is going to change, right? And we are going to give something good for the planet. Thank you so much. Bye bye. See you in the meet.